Hello, everybody. Welcome to Testimony Tuesdays. I hope you guys are having a good and wonderful day. I ask that you please share the broadcast with anyone that you feel needs to hear this message that I'm about to talk about. I just want to give everybody a moment to get on. So just give me a couple seconds and then I will get started in today's testimony. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on and get started. Okay, so like I stated, today is Testimony Tuesday. I do this every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. sharp. I speak on each testimony that God gives me to speak on that I have experienced in my life to help others not go through what I went through, or to like if you guys did go through it, like we can basically relate on it, and we just have a conversation here. You also could share your testimony if you feel like it on the chat. And yeah, sometimes I might add someone in. I haven't did it yet because God didn't lead me to do that, to add someone in to share their own testimony. But further on in Testimony Tuesdays, we might do it. But as of right now, you guys can like share your testimony if you feel like it, or if what I'm speaking on tonight relates to what you've been through, we could surely talk about it. That's all this is about. It's about me just spreading the word and spreading God's word, and also just spreading with what I've been through and how God basically made me into who I am today. So I want to welcome everybody on TikTok. For you guys cannot see my presentation. I am on YouTube live. If you guys ever want to follow me on there, my name on YouTube is Who Knew. If you click the link in my description, in my bio, I'm sorry. If you click the link in my bio, you will see that this is for TikTok. Sorry, YouTube. If you click the link in my bio, you will see that my YouTube is right there, and then you can come on my YouTube live. So for right now, you guys just gonna hear me talk, and I don't have anything to show you guys as presentation wise. So the scripture for today is gonna be 2 Corinthians 5:17. I'm reading in New Living's chapter, New Living's testimony chapter. This means that anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone, a new life has begun. Amen. So God put that on my heart to choose that scripture because the testimony that I will be talking about today is hard-headed and lesson learned. I know all of you guys can relate to that because not everyone is perfect. You are not God. So I know for a fact you was hard-headed before or still hard-headed now. And if you are hard-headed now, here I am to try to help you not be hard-headed anymore. But I was once hard-headed and I learned my lesson. And you know how they say you gonna learn your lesson the hard way. That's how I learned my lesson the hard way. So we're gonna speak on that. So, okay, we're not even on the part yet. So I'm gonna cut that off. So, okay, I want to speak on. It's funny. I want to speak on disobedience. So it's funny that I'm speaking on this because I was talking about a previous story of something that happened to me when I was younger, but I put it on myself. I got myself into it. And God was like, well, that's what I want you to speak on. You being disobedient, because I was disobedient to my mother's rules, my mother's curfew. But I was also later on once I want to say I always knew God, but once I built my own relationship with God, so I was still disobedient after that, after I started my relationship with God. So I'm gonna speak on that. It's two different disobedience I'm gonna speak on today. I'm gonna speak on the natural disobedience of me being disobedient to my mother's rules when I was younger, and also speak on the disobedience with God. So, and how it's all going live together, y'all. Y'all gonna see where I'm going with it. So, okay, when I was, um, I think I want to say about 15, maybe 15, 16, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But when I was younger, as everybody know, when they teenagers, you want to do what you want to do, but you have a curfew, right? I had to be in when the street lights came on. But sometimes my mom would say, okay, if I know exactly where you're going, you could be in no later than 10:30. You know it's a weekend. She gonna give me that. So I would never forget the story because it was so tragic to me. So me and my previous friend, we went out to PG Mall. Okay, for TikTok, you guys don't know me. I'm from Maryland. PG Mall, PG Plaza, Prince George's, So we went to PG Mall. That's what we did back in the day. We hung out at the mall, and then we might have went to the movies. But all you needed for real back in the day to have fun was $20, not even that. So we went to PG Mall. We walk around the mall and stuff, and we were supposed to go to the movies. So that's what I told my mom. We were supposed to go to the movies, right? We were supposed to go to the movies, but I don't remember the people. I know it was a whole people from school that I was supposed to go to the movies with. And this is what happened. Whole time not knowing that I was set up. Okay? Remember that. Not knowing I was set up. So I went to the movies, was supposed to go. Then all of a sudden she was like, oh well, yeah, let's not go to the movies. I'm just gonna go to my friend's house and you can go with his friend. And I'm like, well, I don't even know his friend. I just met his friend. So why would I go with his friend? That's what I'm thinking in my mind, right? My God is giving me the discernment to be like, no, he's trying to tell me no. But what do? I ignored the, you know how you get that gut feeling? That's your discernment. That's you telling you something is off. So I didn't listen to that. So she went off with the boy that she knew, and I went off with the boy that her whoever the boy that is to him, his friend. I went off with him. Mind you, I'm sorry. I know y'all might be mad about what I'm about to say. I do not understand how to take metro. The bus, okay, that's a little easy for me. But baby, when it comes to them trains, I do not understand how to. I don't understand to this day how to do a train. I don't know red line, green line, blue line, yellow. I don't know it. I don't know it. So when I did take the trains, I was on the train with my cousins. So I was following them. So here I am getting on a train with this boy that I just met that I don't know because you're trying to be cute. So I got on the train and we got to, I don't know where I'm at. I don't even know where I'm at, y'all. I don't even know. I know I'm somewhere in DC. Don't know if it's southeast, northeast, northwest. I don't even know. I don't even know what part of DC I'm in. So I'm in DC. We in like this hallway. We chilling. And whole time, she and the boy was supposed to meet us back up. And so we're sitting there waiting for them. And I'm like, I'm texting, calling her. She's not responding to me. It's going straight to voicemail. Me not thinking nothing of it. So I'm like, okay. So he like, well, my phone is off. So let me use your phone to call my mans so we could see where they at. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm trying to go home. It's getting dark. So I said, okay, here. He called him. He talked to the boy. Then that's when he was like, yeah, we're going to be there in an hour. Hour went by. He said, let me use your phone again to call the boy. He called the boy again. Then that's when the boy like, yeah, we're coming. I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it again. I'm not thinking like to, I don't know. I'm not thinking something's going on. So the boy like, all right. They said they on the way. Give him like 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, I don't even know what time is it. It's probably like now. It's probably like I'm supposed to be in the house at 10:30. Sorry, it's probably like 10 already. So then that's when he like, let me see your phone again. He walks off my phone and like he walks into his house, but I'm in the hallway. So I don't know what door. It's a long hallway. I don't know what door he's in. I mean, yeah, what door he went in. So I'm just sitting there. That's when finally, like after 30 minutes, he come back out and hand me my phone. So I'm like, yeah, they on the way. He like, yeah. Then that's when we just sitting there. Man, do you not know? Okay, it was 12:30. 12:30. And I'm waiting and waiting. Never once did they come. Whole time he like, let me call them one last time. He takes my phone into wherever door, wherever house it is, never came out. I'm sitting there for about 2-3 hours. He did not come in. I don't know where he went at. So I couldn't go knock on the door. I didn't want to knock on every door. So I'm like just sitting there like, I don't have no phone. Don't know where I'm at. I'm in the hallway. Then that's when I just like, I don't know. I just left out and I just get the walking. I'm like, okay, maybe I could just walk to the station because I'm trying to get home because my mother is strict. Like my mom is really going to beat me. I'm going to get a whooping. I'm going to get beat because I'm not even basically home at the time that I'm supposed to be home. So that's when I'm looking. Like I said, y'all, I don't know where I'm at. And I don't know how to take a train. So I'm literally walking. At this time at night, it's 1:00 in the morning probably now. I'm walking these DC streets at this time at night trying to find my way home. But hear me out. Still listen to the story. So I'm walking. I get by like where it's a lot of people at. And I had asked someone, I said, can I please use your phone? Don't know how, don't know why. Well, I know why. I didn't call my mom still because I'm scared, but not knowing, okay, she would still come get me. Yes, you're gonna get that beating, but it's better that she come and get you. Just take the beating. Okay? So then here I am. I didn't call my mom. I called my friend. I'm like, because she's from DC. So I'm like, hey, I don't know where I'm at. Can you tell me where I'm at? Can you tell me what station it is to get home? What station I need to go to and what train to get on that to get home? And she like show me your surroundings. So mind you, y'all, she told me everything. She told me where to go, but I did not remember because I don't have no phone. I'm not remembering that. I'm a visual learner. I have to see it. So even when she told me, I still, I got to the station or whatever, right? Got on the train, but I got on the wrong line. So I'm like, I don't see Prince George's Plaza. I don't know, do it say Prince George's Plaza or PG Plaza? I don't see that station. I don't see that it's saying I'm there, like, so I can go home. So then that's when I get off the train and I'm like, back in the day they had, I don't know if they still have it, them people in the little booths. And I had went to the person in the booth. I'm like, please, can you please help me? I'm trying to get home. It's probably like 2:30 now, y'all. So I'm like, can you please help me? I'm trying to get to PG Plaza. I'm trying to get home. And she like, I don't even know if it's he or she, but they told me where to go. They said you got off the wrong. You gotta wait for this train, get on this line, and get off here. And then I'm like, okay. Get on the train again, missed it again, had to ask that person, hey, can you please help me? I'm trying to get to PG Station. I'm trying to go home. Ended up getting back on. They broke it down to me like this. They said, get on this train when this comes. It comes about 10 minutes and you got 4 stops. After that 4 stops, you need to get off. That's your destination. Okay? So I waited. I got off. Mind you, I already messed up. So it's about 5 in the morning now. So then that's when I'm just like, I'm at this point, I'm crying. At this point, I got myself into something that didn't even have to be in. I got my phone stolen. I'm irritated. I know I'm about to get in trouble. I know I'm about to get beat. So then that's when I get on the train. I get off at the 4 stops. I finally see PG Plaza. I am so happy. Okay. So I get there. I tell the person, because mind you, you need, I believe we were still using the pass, the transit pass, or I don't know if this is when Smart Trips just came did we have a smart? I don't know if it was still smart the ticket, the transfer pass, or the Smart Trips, but either way, I didn't have neither. I didn't have no money in my pocket, so I only got through by the grace of God. Okay, so I went to the person in the booth, and because you have to tap that card or show the little transit or scan it. I don't know which one we was on, but we have basically you have to pay to get out. I didn't have no money, no nothing. I went to the person. I said, "Hey, I don't have no money. I just basically I got robbed because that's getting robbed. Somebody stole your phone. I got robbed. I don't have no phone. I'm here. Don't know where I came from. I'm just trying to get home. Can you please let me out of this train, the train part, so I can get on the bus? Okay." So they let me out. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I see a taxi cab. I'm thinking in my head, should I take the taxi cab, go and take it home, and just have my mom pay for the taxi when I get there? But I'm like, nah, because back then taxis, like they even want the money right then and there, or they're not playing, like they're not letting you out the car until you pay. And I didn't have no phone to call and say, hey, I'm outside, can you come pay? So I didn't even do all that. So I just sat there at the station all, like, not, I'm not gonna say all night, because I got to the station around like 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. And no, it had to be later than that, because I know exactly when I got in the house, though. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I knew exactly when. I ain't know the time, but I knew exactly when I got in the house. So I know I was sitting at the bus station for 30, at the station for 30 minutes. And that's when the bus came. The bus, he pulled up. He said, "Where's your money?" And because I'm walking past, I'm trying to see, you trying to see if you just gonna get on. He's like, "Excuse me, come back, you got to pay." And I'm like, "I don't have no money. I got robbed for my phone. I don't even know where I was at." He could kind of look at me and see that I've been through something, because my hair was looking crazy, my clothes was looking crazy. So he was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna let you on, but don't do that again." I said, "Okay." I sat at the front, pulled up to where I lived at, got off the bus. Mind you, y'all, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack on what I said. I was with my friend who I trusted, who said we was going to go to the movies with her friend, and he was going to bring his friend. Excuse me. She said, we went to the movies. Then she said, "Oh, let's not go to the movies no more. I'm going to go with him. You go with him. And then I'm going to meet you there. And we all going to link and do something down there." I said, "Okay." Remember that? All right. So I pulled up to my house. Oh, I got off the bus. Mind you, I didn't have no key. Ain't no key to get in the house. Y'all new kids, y'all got keys. We didn't get keys. You had to knock on the door, and if you're not in on curfew time, you're in trouble. You don't have no key to sneak in to. No, I didn't get a key. So I had to knock on the door. I knocked on the door. And I don't remember if my nana opened the door or my mother opened the door. Either way, both getting cussed out. My nana's just like, okay, where the hell have you been? My mom, she's talking afterwards. All I remember is I got slapped across my face for not being there the time, and I was out all night. She said it's 8:30 a.m. Where the f was you at? I'm be honest. I gotta be honest with what she said. That's what she said. I said, Mom, please, I got robbed. Mind you, my nana opened the door. My mom slapped me across my face, said, where the F was you at? It's 8:30 a.m. But do you know who was sitting on my couch? The friend. And she said, oh yeah, girl, where was you at? We was worrying about you. I thought you just wanted to stay out with him. That's why I never met back up with you. I said, why would I want to stay with him? I didn't know. I don't know that boy. You knew them. So you on my couch. And then that's when she was like, yeah, I didn't even come home last night. Oh no, she said I didn't come back to your house last night. I stayed over so-and-so house. Because I thought you just wanted to stay out all night. Because I ended up calling your phone. You called my phone after I got robbed. You knew they was going to take my phone. So you planned this. It's crazy. You're sitting on my couch right now. Why would you even show your face? Like, I really want to step outside. Yeah. Like, really. Like, why would you do that? I could have died. Like, why would you do that? So, yeah, so that shows like I was being disobedient to my mother on a curfew time that I was supposed to I was supposed to be at the movie theaters and take my little tail in a house at 10:30 p.m. when the movie ended. That's all I was supposed to do. But I wanted to do what she did because I thought, we going to link back up. Whole time she was setting me up. So that shows you to be obedient to what your parents is saying. Be obedient to that time that they said to come in the house. Okay? Then it was another time that I was disobedient when I wanted to stay over my boyfriend's house. So I had told my mom that I was staying over my friend's house instead of his house. And it didn't even work out, didn't even go as planned because all I can remember is I got on the bus and then like my nana, she had called me. She's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I don't know where you going. Are you sure your mom met your friend? Because something is not right. Something not sitting right. The Lord told me to go in prayer. Like, it's just feel like death. Like she was speaking on death and stuff. And like, it kind of like scared me. She was like, just please be careful and pray. Remember to pray because I don't know, but I feel like death. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's just doing too much. Brushed it off, but the whole time I'm like still thinking like, okay, should I go and stay at his house? And then that's when I went to his house. I'm like, it's probably about 11:30, 12, and I'm about to go to sleep or whatever. Whole time I go lay my head down or whatever, and what happened? I go lay my head and I'm moving, like I turn to my side, and it's like the pillow is hard. So I was gonna lift the pillow up. Whole time is a whole gun underneath the pillow. So I'm like, I got scared. I immediately thought about what she said. And then y'all didn't even get to stay there anyways because yeah, like when you can't just don't lie. So I had lied or whatever, saying I stayed at my friend's house whole time. I got caught up. My mom was not stupid. She said, where the F is you at? I had to tell her where I was at. She pulled up and I told him I have to go. And he was irritated, but like, I gotta go. I got to go. My mom's here. I gotta go. So yeah, that was another time. But I'm gonna tell you how being disobedient to your parent. I'm not gonna say being disobedient to your parents better than being disobedient to God, because just don't be disobedient at all. But let me tell you, I would rather I would rather take the beating from my mama than taking a beating from God. Okay, so let me tell you about the disobedience from God. Okay, honey, because it's a difference when you don't know. Okay, so I was sinning and doing what I wanted to do because I thought it felt good. I was going to the clubs, I was partying, I wasn't really, doing drinking and smoking all that, but I did it when it was there. I wasn't ever geeking for it, but I did it when it was there. Still a sin. A sin is a sin. So I did all those things. I knew of God. I grew up in church, but I didn't have my own relationship with God. I didn't open up the Bible and read his word. I just knew what my nana taught me, and I knew that she said prayer changes things and always to pray. Remember to pray for everything and worry about nothing. That's all I remembered. That's all I knew. Until a big until I started my relationship with God personally. That was February 2023. That's when I started it personally. That's when if you guys are new here, I feel like TikTok, of course you're new here. Everybody else on YouTube probably know. I don't know if you guys are new here, but yes, in February 2023, I wanted to end it all because with my abusive relationship. It wasn't always abusive, but still I was in a toxic relationship that was not of God. And on that, God already showed me that relationship was not going to work. He already showed me it's not of him. He already told me to leave, but I didn't leave. This before we even moved together. God told me this, but I still brushed it off. I remember I literally told God, like, yeah, I was bold. What I'm about to tell you, I told him, I was boldly. I said, I don't even care, God, if he's not for me. Bring him back. I said, bring him back. I want him to call my phone right now. Why is he not answering me or texting me back? Bring him back right now. Make him text me right now. Literally is what I said in a prayer. So, okay, this is what I said to him. And that's when he was like, okay, cool. When was it? March 2022. Yeah, March 2022. That's when I moved into my own place. Then that's when he wasn't there. He didn't stay there. But he later on came a week later. I'm thinking, oh, we better have, we better have a nice little house, better, that's playing house. That ain't your man, you ain't no ring on your finger, you're playing house. And that's a sin. So I'm just gonna speak on it because, you know, people be nowadays be saying, doing their own things. But okay, I'm just telling you what I learned in my experience. So I'm telling you because I can speak on it. I can speak on it because I experienced it and I've been through it. So like I said, we was playing house. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, we got our own place. We gotta get married. We about to have a family. None of that happened. Okay. So God was like, okay, you want to allow him in here? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little March. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna let March be okay. But in April, you're gonna go through it. Cause I told you already not to let him stay. I told you already to leave him, but you didn't want to listen. So I didn't listen. April was crazy. That's when it started. Well, that's not when the abuse started because it was a time that I was in the woods getting beat and I should have left then, but I didn't. So yeah, and that was crucial. I should have left then, but I didn't. So and that was in September. Yeah. So okay, fast forward back to what I'm saying. April, it was just crazy because it was a person that he was cheating with, and I'm like, why are you still talking to this girl when you told me that you're not talking to this girl anymore? But he was just lying in my face, making it seem like I was stupid. Like that's what a narcissist would do. Like, will flip the script and make it seem like you're like you're going crazy. Like maybe it's me. Literally, please run. These are the signs. Like that's literally how he made me feel. I'm like, am I tripping? Am I doing too much? I'm like, so where are you going? Why are you whole time? Okay, he was drunk and you seen the messages. You seen that he's about to link up with her, but he's in your face telling you that he did not go there. Anyways, sit there. We're fighting like bad. Like I'm like, what is going on? Fighting, punching. I'm fighting back because I ain't gonna let you put your hands on me. I'm fighting back, but still, you don't allow no man to put their hands on you. I don't condone that. So please, ladies, don't do that. So I'm like sitting there fighting back. But he's stronger than me. He's taller than me. He's 6'4". I'm 5'4". Like he's taller than me. He's stronger than me. My little punches ain't doing nothing to him. So yeah, then that's when he was like, yeah, run and tell that, walked off or whatever. And I could remember when he punched me in my face and I fell down to my knees as he ran out the door. I literally fell to my knees and begged God to bring him back. And I'm like, later on after that, I'm like, God, why did you send this man to, like, why is he, can you change him? Why is he hitting me if he say he love me? And God said, once again, I've been told you, I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing that. Like, I don't want you with him, but you still steady being disobedient to what I'm telling you. You still sitting here doing what you want to do. You still sitting here, still talking to this boy. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, I brushed it off. I stayed. And I only stayed because I had low self-esteem. I thought I wasn't pretty. I didn't know who I am. So I stayed because I'm like, okay, this is the only boy that's gonna love me. He say he loved me. So we've been together for 12 years. So that's why I'm not gonna let these years go to waste. I was listening to them little songs and looking at them little shows, like, and then honestly, it was just like I was looking at like, okay, my uncle relationship with my aunt, like they was together for a long time. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. Like, so I could do that too. Like we was talking in high school. So me and him will be together, be this cute high school couple that end up marrying this and that. I was still holding on to that. I was holding on to memories and imagination that I created in my head. And God is like, no, first of all, he don't even believe in me. So if you think I'm allow someone that don't even believe in me to be with you, you are crazy. And I was like, well, maybe I could change him. Maybe I can, I'm gonna just keep praying that he would change. And one day maybe he would change. But this is the truth. Sometimes people don't change, and sometimes people know what they're doing and they okay with what they're doing. You can't change nobody. You're not God. So that's what I thought I was. I thought that I can change him. Like, no.